गुड मॉर्निंग। आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे लिंक लिस्ट के बारे में। आज का सेशन का आउटकम रहेगा क्रिएट लिंक लिस्ट दैट कैन डायनामिकली एलोकेट एंड delocate memory. Identify the different types of linked list. Implement basic operation on linked list such as insertion, deletion and traversal. अब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे लिंक लिस्ट होता क्या है। Linked list is a linear and dynamic data structure that contains a finite sequence of n data elements where n is greater than or equal to 0. Each element related to one another in a linear fashion using pointers. Each data element along with it linked is properly known as node in linked list terminology. Each node contains data part and address part. Head contains the address of the first node. Depending on the number and nature of the link used to connect each element in the list, linked list can be classified into three major groups: single linked list, double linked list, and circular linked list. Now we discuss about single linked list. Single linked list is a linear data structure in which the elements are not stored in continuous memory location, and each element is connected only to its next element using a pointer. You can see here example: head contain address of 4800 and next address is 4900, next address 5000 and next address 3000. 4800 contains the element 10, 4900 contains element 15 and 5000 contains 5 and the last node contains 20, and the last node next address of the last node contains the null address. Now we discuss about doubly linked list. A doubly linked list is a data structure that contains of a set of nodes, each of which contain a value and two pointer, one pointer to the previous node in the list and one pointer to the next node in the list. This allows for effective travel of the list in both directions, making it suitable for application where frequent insertion and deletion are required. You can see here start head node contains the first address of the node. Previous part of the first node contains null, and the last node of the node next address of the last node contains the null, and other node contains the previous address of the node, and next part of the node contains the next address of the node. Now we discuss about circular linked list. A circular linked list is a special type of linked list where all the nodes are connected to form a circle. Unlike a regular linked list, which end with a node pointing to null, the last node in a circular linked list point back to the first node. This means that you can keep traversing the list without ever reaching a null value. Now we discuss about types of circular linked list. There are two types of circular linked list: circular singly linked list and circular doubly linked list. In circular singly linked list, each node has one pointer called the next pointer, the next pointer of the last node back to the first node, and this result in forming a cycle. In this type of linked list, we can only move through the list in one direction. You can see here head part contain 100. It means first node address of the first node is 100, and next part of this node contain 200. It means address of second node is 200, and here next part of this node contains 300. It means next address of 300 is the next address of the node, and here one and next part contain 100. It means, and this is last node of the node that contain the first address of the node. Circular linked list. Now we discuss about circular doubly linked list. In circular doubly linked list, each node has two pointer previous and next. Similar to the doubly linked list, the previous pointer points to the previous node and the next point to the next node. Here, in addition to the next of the last node storing the address of the first node, that the previous of first node will also store the address of the last node. Here we can see head part contain 100. It means uh, address of the first node is 100, that contain 88, which is data part, and the next part contain 200. It means address of the next address is 200, and the previous part contain 300. It means last 300 is the address of the last node. Similarly, second node contains 200. It contains 67, that is data part, and the next part contains 300. It means 300 is the next address, and one previous part contains 100. It means 100 is the previous address. Similarly, now here 92. It means 92 contain 92 is a data part, and 100 is the address of the first node, and 200 is the address of the previous node. Now we discuss operation on the linked list. Commonly used operation on the linked list are insertion, deletion, and display. Insertion we can perform on a different way, which may be insertion in an empty list, insertion at the beginning of the list, insertion at the end of the list, insertion in between the node. Similarly, deletion can be performed on different way. Deletion from the beginning of the list, deletion from the end of the list, deletion a separate node, and display. This process display the elements of the linked list. Thank you. Any question?